They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Jayhawks will put total leather and will get started. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So Oklahoma State's offense will start this game off with the football. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold.
It's a running room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Flores. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Jayhawks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense.
Here we go. Ready.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. Great job by the back on the option.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got the quick pass. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the air, it's Flores. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Gets the back moving. The give is to Williams. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's now 3rd down. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off play action on 1st down. They get him as he throws. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense. defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Flores. Good timing on the quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Pulls it in. It's Fitzpatrick. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the play on third down.
How about the difference a week makes for this QB? Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control, and this offense is moving at a way better pace. Looks like a completely different team from last week.
And it slips just inside that right upright. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Miami. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. And the Jayhawks moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Caught near the sticks, it's Pickett. Tackled at the 29, let's give him 5 on that one. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
The Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. This time he's got his man. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now 1st and 10 from their own 46. That's caught. It's Pickett. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Now the play fake. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Jayhawks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Finds a man on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to the ground game on the left. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And the Jayhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Now the toss. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. They'll try to power it in. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole...
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Kansas Jayhawks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal. Are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Return goes out of bounds.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Complete. Oh, a lot of space. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Across the 25, he's got room. just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Flores. Got it in the middle. It's Freeman. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
29 Philly, 2-0.
Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. And he'll take it in and house it. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. SMU has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up by 17 over Miami. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Wants to throw again. The sweet feet buy a little time. Grab behind the line. It's Pickett. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be fourth and short. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Jayhawks are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Jayhawks! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss Looking to throw is Flores. Finds his man down the middle. At the 35, he's open. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the gun. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give is to Williams. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fakes to grab. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick completion on the out. He's loose. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Smashes through the tackle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the edge, it's Williams. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. dropping back. It's Flores. Here's a heat. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Freeman. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.